Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have, is it Korean barbecue if it's not the barbecue?
I mean, it says Korean.
It's Korean food for sure. It's a tofu house. Um, it says Korean barbecue and tofu house. But I wasn't sure if you still called it like barbecue since we're not grilling it ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm really hungry. We haven't ate anything and it is 1 p.m. We had to wait till noon for this spot to open up and we're really craving it, so we're like not gonna eat anything. So we have a lot of stuff. I'll do what I ordered and then the husband will do what he ordered. I ordered the barbecue spicy pork combo. That's this right here. I ordered it with dumpling tofu soup. I got it spicy level because I'm still breastfeeding, so I can't have too much spicy food. I ordered one of the chive pancakes. I ordered a thing of rice cakes, which is new for both of us. I don't think either of us have ever had that before. They gave us three little side dishes of their bachan. I think that's how you say it. Please correct me if I'm saying it wrong. We have kimchi, we have fish cake, and then this is kind of like, ooh, it's cucumber, jalapenos, and juice that I just dropped. Our combo came with a side of rice. What'd you get, babe?
Um, forget what I texted you, but so I got the barbecue beef combo. It came with a side of rice. Tofu soup, but I got it with no spiciness. I didn't really know how hot it was gonna be, but that looks really good. Either way, this is bomb. And the rest I'm gonna try it out. But basically, I'm not like a huge fan of spicy food. I'll eat spicy food, but as you can see on the left side, on your left side, this is like all spicy stuff, and on the right side, this is like non spicy dishes. You should swap that.
Swap it.
So this is my wife's personality on the right side, or our right, your left, and this is my side. It's not boring. It's just me. So I enjoy this food. I
That's funny though. I didn't even notice it.
You didn't? It's like spicy, spicy, spicy. The kimchi. Are you a big fan of kimchi?
Not so much when it's like this. I'd rather like chop it up and mix it in with my food, but I'll still
Oh,
have
okay, like
some.
shredded or
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Either way,
but it's funny that you mentioned it.
like my mouth is watery. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
don't
we're
know.
gonna try everything. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything before I. Oh, and the baby is here. So if you guys see me coming over here, my baby is right here. Okay, so now let's try it.
Yeah, go for it. Oh,
I'm trying everything first.
this is bomb. Like I've always liked these. This rice cake,
Fish cake.
fish cake. 100%. Huge fan.
The kimchi is really sour.
I like pickles, but I don't know if I've ever had these kinds of pickles.
I don't think they're called pickles, no? Or are they still pickles? I like these. I don't like pickles. I will take them out of my food and not eat my food.
Okay,
Okay, let's try the
so
fish
good.
cake. I've never had one. Okay, no, I'm lying. I grabbed one from Trader Joe's the other day, but they tasted really sweet and I did not like them.
Sweet.
Mm. The sauce is different for sure. Okay,
Mm,
the sauce makes it taste better
yeah.
compared to the Trader Joe's one. I mean, obviously, you can't compare Korean food from a Korean restaurant to Trader Joe's, but I like this. It's cabbage, fish cake, the little rice cakes, and green onions.
This is good.
Hmm
Like it's just the right amount of spice.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Fish cake?
Fish cake.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I like it.
Yeah, it's rice cakes,
This is
fish
bomb.
cake,
What is? How do you what is this called? This part?
rice cake.
Fish cake, rice cake.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me try a fish cake.
Mmm.
My chopstick skills are not the best. Mm. Ooh, I like this.
For those of you who speak Korean, comment the name of the official Korean pronunciation of this, because this is bomb. Break it down a little bit.
Let me break it down a little bit because it's really big.
And what is this called again?
It's a green onion pancake. It's good.
I like it.
It's good. Okay. Now I'm gonna try some of my sopita.
I don't really get what they're trying to do here, but I'm cool with this. Or I don't know if it's.
Okay. So we used to live in Koreatown,
Mhm.
and we used to have Korean food all the time. I've definitely had better tofu soup, but this is good.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're gonna like yours because there's no,
no flavor,
I mean,
no spiciness.
there's no spiciness.
I'm about to find out. Oh, this is dumpling. Also,
Mm-hmm.
here we go.
It's got a little flavor.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Just because it's not spicy. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with this. Let's put some in here.
Oh yeah.
This is bomb. This is just regular steamed rice.
Was it
Yeah,
was it worth it?
hells yeah. This meal was like $800. We
So
flew it over from Korea.
I called in the order, right? And I ordered it,
Don't
and
say the price. Just
I didn't ask
there's.
how much it was.
She just ordered.
I just ordered it, and I said, "Babe, go pick it up." And then when he went to go pick it up, he's like,
What the fuck?
"It's so and so much." Like, what the fuck did we order? And I'm like, "Babe, like we ordered two combos, two appetizers, or technically two sides or whatever, and then everything else comes with it." I think it's a good price for everything that we just ordered.
Mhm.
It's a lot of food.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think we're gonna finish it. And here's the dumpling. Hmm. Well, there, tofu.
I'm gonna swap my soup with my meat so that I can eat it like this.
And there's like so much going on. It's just like how you prefer to eat it is a question.
I think is Korean dining like this though all the time? You think? Or
So I wonder, like, are you supposed to eat the tofu first? Usually comes out first, but we don't normally get like big servings like these. Like when they serve it to you, it's like a small portion, just enough for you to for it to get you to the main course. But like these are fucking huge.
not
Finishing this will get you full for sure. But this is like family style. Like this is a family meal basically. And so we got two family meals. You know.
I think it depends where we go because when we got this exact same food minus these two at the Korean market, it was definitely half the size of everything that we have here. Like half of this, but it still included the sides pretty big.
Yeah, the sides are endless for sure. And yeah, the sides stay the same, but at the same time, they don't fill you up, you know?
Hmm.
That tofu is going to fill you up. I would say maybe eat like half of it or one quarter of it. All right, here we go. Try to sit like young people. All right, here we go. That's good. This is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
It's bomb. What's this place called?
These Korean barbecue and tofu house. It's the first time we go to this spot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's new, but I looked it up on Yelp and it had it was the first place to come up with 4 stars.
Oh, that's four stars
It's
on
four
Yelp.
stars on Yelp, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hard these days to find anything that has 5 stars, to be honest, in the area where we're at.
Yeah, the thing about I don't know if we should get into ratings and all that. I don't know if that's a topic you're comfortable talking about.
Oh, okay.
The things about ratings are like there's like so much going on when it comes to rating because like a place can have like really really good ratings, but then you yourself when you go there you might experience something the opposite of. And so if you go to a place expecting high ratings because of like the reviews and then you get shitty service, then you would downrate it. You would rate it less than what you've experienced. But the truth of the matter is like you've already went. And so it's your decision to go back, right? And hope that the next experience is different.
Hmm.
So it's like it's weird because like I think we should all trust like ratings that are like 3 and 4.
Yeah.
We should be skeptic about the 5 star ratings because there's going to be a lot. It's going to be really hard to satisfy everyone. 5 ratings could also mean that it's most expensive, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if somebody rates this restaurant 5 stars
Hmm.
for the taste of the food, but then you're looking at like a $200 bill right here, then what if people who have money that can spend that much amount of money on just lunch are what if they're the ones that are just rating it? And what if you go in there expecting 5 stars, you come out with a $200 bill, and the food isn't your expectations? Like it's good, it's not bad, but it's not what you would consider yourself as a 5 star rating, and then now you're stuck with the bill. Like it's so weird. Like I don't know exactly where I'm going with this, but like when it comes to ratings, it's like you rate it what it is that you feel like it deserves. But I guess kind of also decide whether or not if the majority of the people are having a good time as well. Because right now, I would personally rate this like a solid, strong 4, 4.5, really close to a 5. And I would definitely go back and I would not complain about the price because it's really fucking good, right? But that's just my opinion because I like Korean barbecue and I've met people, which is kind of confusing, but I've met people who haven't had Korean barbecue and people who haven't had tofu. And so if I recommended this to them, they'd be like, well, this is my first time eating this style of food or this type of food, and they probably might not feel what I feel. But as far as I can tell right now, that's hella bomb. This has never disappointed me. Kind of the first time trying this, but I'm not disappointed. I'm happy that I didn't choose a super spicy one, but this is legitimately like super good. I really do. That's how good it is. And this is not disappointing me at all.
You should try it just
I'm
to
gonna
let
eat it
you
right now.
know. Okay, so while he tries that, I'm completely different. I do not,
What?
I do not, no. For me, the place has to be clean, the service has to be good, the food's got to taste good. I think that's probably the three things that I look for in a place. Then maybe for like the overall experience. But like for instance, the other day we went to McDonald's and we ordered something, got home, the food that we got, I hadn't even tried the food. The service may have been good, but then okay,
I'm
so
sorry, Ed, whatever.
but like I said, I didn't know because my husband went. The service may have been good, but by the time he got home and we were getting ready to eat, it was the wrong food. So I gave it a 1-star review solely on the fact that they packaged the wrong food in our bag. We were already home and I was ready to eat. That was a bad experience. This right now, for instance, our Korean food that we're having right now, I've had better Korean food. Why? Because I know we lived in Koreatown. I know from experience I've had way better Korean food. Excuse me. However, knowing that Koreatown is about a 2-hour drive from us, traffic to and from, I'm not going to go do that. This, for the city that we live in, is close to a 5-star because we don't have it here. So I think I have to rate it like by location. Like if you're looking for a good Korean spot and you've never been and you want to try it, go to the spot. If you're asking me to compare this spot compared to the Koreatown spots, I'd probably rate this a 4. Compared to the spots in Koreatown, that would be a solid 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The ratings on their own is like a whole different dynamic. It depends how you trust it, how you don't trust. Like, so for Sonia, for my wife, she trusts ratings. I don't. But then again, like when it comes to like the standards, clearly she has different types of standards, and so do I.
Okay.
So either way,
Everyone has a little different.
yeah.
No one way is right.
No, because it's a matter of opinion.
Yeah. Okay, so if you've never had Korean food, I'm not an expert. This is just our favorite food right here. He got beef, which are thinly little pieces of beef. Is it sweet?
It's sweet.
It's
That's what
sweet.
I like sweets.
I don't order this because it's sweet. And then mine is a little bit more spicy. This kind of tastes like carne al pastor.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Porque it's like spicy and it's got like the little grill marks, kind of like the trompo does, like when you're cutting the hasta el pastor. Now, that's why I like this. This sopita. I mean, come on, it's sopita. You can't beat any flavor with sopita. You have to just try it for yourself. It's really hard to explain what tofu tastes like because it's a bland food.
Mhm.
You have to zhuzh up tofu.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like tofu. I never understood why people don't like tofu, but I could only assume that they don't like tofu because the people who eat it, from what I've heard, is that it's a substitution for meat. And so a lot of people who want to replace meat use tofu. And then they start cooking in a specific way because it's healthier. It's an acquired taste for sure. And when I first tried tofu, I don't remember how I tried it, but I'm assuming it was like in this style, like in a soup style. But from what I know, it was like people eat tofu because they're substituting for meat, which you can't compare. You can't compare tofu and meat, but I don't know. I like tofu.
I like tofu too, but I like meat too.
This kid, he's gonna be 4 months in is today the 22nd or the 23rd?
Today's the 23rd.
So tomorrow. It's gonna be 4 months and it's like it's freaking insane how fast he's growing. Um, and he's definitely he has his own character so far, and he's changing at the same time. But just seeing how big he's gotten, like when was it? Was it yesterday where you put him in that one pajamas that's like striped red and white and gray or whatever?
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I got a little bit sad. Yesterday I got sad because we showered him, and then we put him in that pajama, that onesie, and it's like a red stripe. You'll probably see him in the future wearing that same thing. But either way, like when I put him on her lap or when she was feeding him, I just got pretty sad at how fast he was growing because he didn't look like a baby anymore. He is a baby, but he didn't look like from when the first time he came home, obviously, right? He's tinier back then than he is now. But just realizing how fast and how much he's grown in only 4 months, it kind of made me feel sad. I'm like, fuck, like, what am I doing? Like, I hope I'm not missing too much of him, you know? I hope my job isn't taking away too much time and keeping me from being with him because that's a big deal to me. Like for those of you who know that I didn't grow up without a dad, that I grew up without a dad, I didn't grow up with a father. And so I want to, do the opposite of that. I want to be there for him. And I don't think I'll ever put my job before him at all. Like for shit, fuck that. Even if I do end up getting a second job that'll pay less, it's not gonna.
I think we both learned that
Yeah,
being together is that no job comes before us or our family.
yeah, no, fuck that. I used to do that in the past, and
Same,
it sucks.
same.
Like I used to put the job before the relationship or family or other stuff, and thinking back to it now, fucking regret it.
I regret
I
it.
hate that.
I don't regret it.
I do. I don't give a
I'm sure
shit.
I wanted that at the time. And there is a moment in your life where you're going to be so career driven, especially for all like college students, where they want that job, they want that career. But now that I'm older, I'm starting my life with my family because believe it or not, even though we've been together, we're just starting this new phase in our life.
Mhm.
And all I want is to be together. All I want is to share our memories together, to be together. And I no longer think about, yes, money's important. Of course, money's important because the world runs on money. But at the same time, there's not one specific job that's going to give you everything, you know? If I do have that high paying job, yes, I'll be making a boatload of money, but I'm not going to be home and I am going to be missing out on certain little things with my baby. And there's a lot of people that are like, oh, well, he's small. He's not going to remember this. He's not going to remember it, but we will.
Mhm.
We will. We will remember when he was able to hold his first food item. We will remember his little face when he tried his first, fruit. Like we will remember those things. And so coming from people, specifically me, who didn't want kids at one point in my life, and now that I have a baby, it's like I don't want to let go.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss on anything at all. So
I was so today was the first time I gave Jariah Gerber or food specifically.
yeah, I don't know if it was a Gerber brand, but it was like one of
It
those.
was sweet potato. It was actual food. Like he's starting to eat fruits. I was glad I was home and I was able to give him that. Not that I can't do it right after work, but it was really nice to be able to have uh given him that for the first time. You get me? So I don't want to miss out on him at all since there's a lot of first times with your first child and you can't get that back.
This rice cake does not want to come with me.
She's over there struggling.
All right, pro.
Ah, crap, I spilled.
This sauce is good though.
I finished the pickles. There's probably like two more, three more.
It's okay.
This is a lot of food, though. Can I try your Diet Coke?
Hmm.
I've never had Diet Coke before.
Guys, we had a long week,
It's like Coke, but like with less calories.
of course.
Yeah, it's been a long week, for sure. I think I'm done. I'm full.
Whenever he says he's done, I'm like, do I have to stop eating too?
No.
So we're sitting down in our living room and we're eating or we're filming this in our on our coffee table and I'm crisscross applesauce.
She's young. For those of you who are old, um, when you get to a specific point in life, everything is an inconvenience. You can't do certain things for a long period of time because then you start having all these pains and aches and stuff. So that's where I'm at. I'm not like extremely old. I get it, but it's really funny when people tell you things like age is just all in your head or something like that. It's like no, no, that's bullshit. Like your back hurts because there's actual pain there, not because you think there's pain. It's like if you sit down on a chair and you start getting back pain, it's not because you've thought about it all day. It's because your fucking back actually hurts, you know? So being old is a thing. Um, so she's sitting down, crisscross, living her best life, hashtag, right? Love life. And I'm over here moving every 5 seconds because I'm losing circulation on my legs. I can't do what she's doing. I could for maybe about 10 minutes. Then after that, I have to stretch out. So yeah. Hopefully his Elmo shows up. It says it'll be here like between 12 and 4. Last time I checked.
For anybody who's watching me eat and you're like, why don't you just put the rice in there? No, I'm not doing that. It tastes different.
I just dumped it in there.
I know. I saw you. I was like, I'm not doing that.
We're so opposite in so many ways. It's fucking hilarious. I think that's why we work. Like we work just fine. Like I think if I was if I was the person I used to be back then, we wouldn't have had a kid together for sure. We wouldn't have moved in together. We wouldn't have done a lot. Fuck no. The person who I am now, shortly after I met her, which turns out to be the opposite of her, is working out pretty fine actually. It's pretty funny. I don't know that many examples right now, like right off the top of my head, but I do know that we have a lot of different opinions, different stances, different standards um, on just about everything. Like whenever it comes to like topics and stuff, she's like she sees things one way, I see him the other way, and then is just what it is. The way she does certain things, I don't like sometimes. The way I do certain things, she doesn't like sometimes, but it still works in a weird way. And so I ordered him a little Elmo plush toy, which he likes because our dogs keep trying to escape. We have a dog door, and so they're currently in the room with the AC on. The whole the whole apartment has AC, And because they smell the food and they see us eat, they want to hop the dog gate and come over here, but they won't be doing that today.
But yeah, wait, no, let's finish your topic. Opposites do attract each other, is what we think.
It's working out really great for us. We've come a long way. I've come a long way in a relationship and as a person, according to me. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I've been the best person ever, right? But I know that I've changed drastically in order to make things like our relationship work, in order to get a better job, in order to be there for my dogs and for my son. I've changed. Whether it's good or bad, it's a matter of the outcome of why I do what I do. But I definitely has have changed for sure. And because of that change, turns out I'm fucking opposite to her, which is funny how that worked out.
I just think it's funny how we just don't necessarily like everything that we like. But we do like everything that we like. Like we both like outdoors. We both like to do stuff as a family. We both love to eat. We both love to go like swimming into the water. We both love to go hiking. Like there's a lot of stuff we like to do together, but when it comes to the nitty-gritty, it's different.
It's
Like
opposite.
like obviously this is bland and this is spicy and flavorful.
But I could eat food a lot. I could eat different types of food.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
yeah. So that's one
There we
thing
go.
that I love about him. Like, it doesn't matter what I cook, he will eat it. Even if I give him spicy food, he'll still eat it.
I'll complain, but I'll eat it.
If I'm like making vegetables, he'll eat it. If I make sopa, he'll eat it. If I make caldo, he's like, "You're one of those Mexicans that makes caldo in the hot, huh?" And I'm like, "Yep." And I'm just like, oh, whatever. This whole conversation shifted, but
It's fun.
good food brings up good topics, and it brings us closer together, I think.
Yeah.
I love eating with my lover, so
We're
okay.
lovers.
We're lovers.
We're not husband and wife. We're lovers.
We're both. We're both. Anywho,
That's funny. It's
okay,
just funny the
guys.
way it sounded. Like we're lovers. We're
We're
dogs.
okay. Well, we're gonna put our baby to sleep. We are tapped out on food. This place is amazing. We will try to link and give the description of each food as much as we can. So if you guys want to try Korean barbecue food for the first time, you guys at least know what it is that we ordered so that you guys can give it a try as well.
Yeah, for those of you who are Korean, if we mispronounce anything, don't think we're those type of people who are like, no, I said it the way it should. No, correct us.
Please correct us.
Let us know if we're saying things wrong. If what we're talking and describing isn't what it actually is, we just want to respect that. But we love Korean food like fucking crazy. Like when we lived in Hollywood, like she mentioned earlier, we used to eat it a lot, and that's one of the foods that I know for a fact I can never get tired of.
Yeah, same.
Like I'm like quote me on this like 15 years from now, I will never get tired of Korean barbecue. It's definitely my top foods to eat.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
We are looking for a spot to mukbang with for Indian food. If you guys have any
Oh
recommendations in the LA area, we don't mind driving to it and coming back if it's that good. If you give it like a 5 stars, everything good, let us know, comment below, and we will mukbang to that restaurant. And let us know what to order too, like what you guys
yeah,
recommend for us to order and for us to try. We've never had I've never had Indian food like that.
I have.
But I've never had it. I would really like to try it, but I want to make sure if I try it, it's a really good spot and that you guys recommend it. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's mukbang video for our Korean food. We hope that you guys like it. If you guys made it this far to the end of this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Go ahead and comment below and let us know what you think, and we will see you at the next video.